So just like when we started our vacation, we stopped at a Godfather's Pizza in Minnesota. This one happens to be in North Dakota, to get a pizza. Karen's favorite pizza, Godfather's Pizza. So we called ahead and they have delivery service, so they'll be delivering shortly, I guess. We'll see how long it takes them. Oh, don't take them long at all to bring out the delivery person. I mean, we just called it in 2 minutes ago. I wonder if I have to give them a tip. I'm not sure. Oh, they're waving at us, so yeah, we're ready to receive the pizza. Oh, look at that.
No cooking tonight.
The pizza lady delivered.
Oh.
Isn't that something?
Godfather's Pizza. This is the only fast food we've done on the entire trip. One in Minnesota on the way out and one in North Dakota on the way home. Woo! Does that look good? Classic combo deep dish.
So now that my bride's happy, we can go to the campground.
Yep, now we're gonna go camping. There, we'll slide.
What do you
this
think, Nick?
Here.
You like pizza too? You do? Oh, okay.
My bride. Oh my. Here we are at Patternson Lake. We're in the town of Dickenson, North Dakota. And this happens to be the same campsite we were camped at last year. Along in between all the sites are these beautiful lilacs. Full of birds. Some other kind of berries in here too. So, we have a beautiful sun going down over here. We're all set up on our site with our electric running and air conditioning. I think it's down to about 77 now outside. So we may shut it off soon now and open the windows. So it's a really nice campground on a lake with a swimming beach and a nice picnic area. The only problem is right along here, along that fence line, is a train track. And the trains come through, whether you like it or not. So over here is the office, and beyond that is the lake and the swimming area and the day use picnic area. I just love how the rows in between the campsites are full of these beautiful bushes. What a great way to separate the sites. There's a lot of cottonwood floating through here. There's some big cottonwood trees, which give beautiful shade. But it also covers the ground with all this fluffy cottonwood. Makes us think about our trees at home. We have a big cottonwood tree in the yard. So it's pretty quiet tonight. This is a Thursday night in a small town in North Dakota. We just went over the maps a bit, tried to figure out where we're going to go tomorrow and how fast we can go before the heat dome hits. There's going to be a heat dome in the area throughout the Midwest. So the further we can drive in the morning before it gets too hot, the better. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, tonight, we're going to curl up with our YouTubes and crawl into bed and have a nice quiet sleep. Except for an occasional train.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Oh, just fine and dandy.
We're up a little bit earlier than normal this morning.
It is 6:05 a.m. and we are ready to roll.
And we're at, I don't know the name of this park.
Patternson Lake
Patternson Lake.
in the town of Dickenson, North Dakota.
North Dakota, yeah.
I almost said Carolina. Oh my.
Boy. We drove a little far.
Yeah. We decided it never cooled down last night. There was supposed to be a thunderstorm coming through and it was supposed to cool things down. It really didn't. It's already up in the 70s and it's getting hotter. And the heat dome is coming. They're predicting a heat dome over the Midwest that is not going to be comfortable. So we decided to travel early this morning and we'll see how far we get today.
Mm-hmm.
And our thoughts are to either hole up somewhere this afternoon with a plug-in where we can run, our air conditioner, or keep on driving and we can start the generator and run the roof air in the camper like we did yesterday for a little while, and also have the dash air going.
Mm-hmm.
And try to keep it cool. Our rig has a dark fiberglass roof and it like dark gray, and it really absorbs the heat. So we figure it's best to keep rolling, try to get beyond this heat dome and maybe into the more shady, tree-covered state of Minnesota.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do that.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get that far. We have a couple campgrounds around the Fargo area that we know of. Or if we can get beyond that, we have a few more around the Detroit Lakes area of Minnesota that maybe we could get to.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, we had our coffee and some little donuts. So those little mini donuts to get us on our way. And we'll drive for about an hour or so and stop, make a little breakfast, and let Nick out again and see how far we get today. But it's getting hot and it's getting sticky, humid. We haven't been experiencing that all the while we were up in Alaska. We didn't have this humidity level.
No.
Yeah, so we're going to get rolling, right?
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right.
Well, here we are headed east in the morning. The bummer is the sun, of course, shines in our eyes. But we are heading east on Interstate 94. And this is not our usual type of driving, as you know. But we're trying to make time and get out of the heat. So we'll see how far we can get. It looks like the eastern side of Minnesota and into Wisconsin, they're having a smoke advisory from some Canadian wildfires to the north. But it doesn't look like it's in the area we're hoping to make it to today. But we're driving along with clear roads and not a lot of traffic on a Friday morning. It's now about 7 a.m. ready to turn the time back to central, which means it'll be 8 a.m. We're just about ready to cross the time zone. It's at all different sections in North Dakota, depending by county. It's a jagged line for crossing the time zone. This might be the sign coming up saying we're crossing into central time. No, maybe that's not. But anyhow, it's gorgeous rolling hills, green and fresh, nothing dried out or barren. It's very pretty. Golden wheat fields and green grass in the ditches, some green hills back over there. It's a beautiful part of the country. You know, some people talk about the Dakotas and Nebraska and Kansas being so flat, but there still is a beauty to them. These rolling hills are nice. It adds some interest. One thing we've noticed now as we've gotten over here on the eastern part of North Dakota, we're seeing a lot more billboards. And in Wisconsin too, it's always billboard, billboard, billboard. They just plaster the interstates. I think that's another reason why we like the back roads. We can see the beautiful countryside, not the billboards. We do have a dirty windshield this morning. We're going to take care of it later when we stop. I think there's all little specks all over it from the trees we were parked under last night. Oh, look at all the hay bales. All the round bales now. Poor cows can't get a square meal anymore. That's a real dad joke. There's all the machinery. They bale them up in these machines that wrap it into a big circular shape and wrap it with a mesh that holds it. Then they're much easier to lift, stack, transport instead of the square bales or rectangular bales. That's all I know about that. So anyhow, we're looking at some beautiful cloud formations this morning, and yeah, see, there's the billboards. In some areas, it's one after another after another. It blocks out the scenery. So we're cruising along, and I'm working on some photos, trying to get my next vlog ready. I'm about a week behind, got to catch up. Today is actually day 90 of our travels. And I think I'm at about 77 or 78 on my lists of blog posts and videos. So I'm going to work on those for a while until we stop and make some breakfast. Some of the rolling countryside here in the flat areas of North Dakota. There's some cornfields. Every now and then there's a little roadside pond area. And we see a couple ducks or geese like this coming up. A little bit of blue color to the green terrain. Seeing a few more trees now too. Getting closer and closer to Minnesota. Look at, isn't that cute? Little roadside pond. And then back to more fields. Okay, here we are, stopped at a wayside just out of Fargo, to the west of Fargo. Nice grassy wayside. Steve took Nick out, ran him around a little bit, got him a little exercise. It is 82, but sweltering hot and humid with increasing heat over the Midwest. And what are we heating up? Soup. Steve's favorite. I had some leftover beef vegetable soup in the freezer, and he's been thinking about it for days. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
It's your favorite?
I like soup.
Yes, you do, even on a day as hot as today.
Sure. Soup's good for you.
Yeah. So we are just waiting to heat up the soup. We have the generator going with the roof air on, keeping it nice and comfortable in here. It's so hot every now and then our dash air freezes up. You have to turn it off, let it thaw for a while, and turn it back on again. So what do you think, Nick? Nick says, I want some soup. Are you a hot doggy with all your fluff? Huh? He was outside running around, getting a little exercise. We've been traveling quite a bit this morning. We're up to about 260 miles. That's way over our limit for a day. But we want to get beyond this heat and hopefully beyond any wildfire smoke coming down into Minnesota. We'll see what happens. But this will be a good lunch break for today. Okay, we're hitting a milestone here. But there it goes. Yay! 60,000 miles, right, Steve?
That's it.
That's it. What a job. What a job. How many miles were out when we bought it?
You know what? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I want to say 40
something.
40, yeah,
Oh, over the bump. Okay, I can look it up on our motorhome files and see maybe if I know what it is. It'll take me. Okay, the soonest thing I can find in my records without going all the way back to our bill of sale is we did an oil change in May of 2023, and we had 36,000 then. And we bought it in early April. So we had it about a month there. So yeah, so we've put on at least 25,000 miles since we've got it 2 years ago. So it's 12,500 a year. Well, here we go, breaking our own rules. We are on an interstate. Shame on us. We are driving more than 200 miles. Shame on us. We're actually over 500 miles. And we are going to drive right through the middle of Minneapolis, St. Paul on a Friday afternoon rush hour. It's 5 p.m. Are we nuts or what? Coming the other way, heading westbound, there's a lot more traffic. We're going into town eastbound. See what it's like on the other side. There's some construction barrels, but they're all lined up at the edges for the weekend. So it looks like there's no major construction going on a Friday afternoon. We'll see how it goes. Wish us luck. Well, we made it through the worst of town, and all the construction that Google said was supposed to be here isn't, so that's nice. We are cruising along doing 65 miles an hour, heading eastbound out of Minneapolis, St. Paul on the 694 bypass, and we're doing pretty darn good. So we're going to cross the river over into Wisconsin and probably hole up around Hudson area. We've still been unable to find any campgrounds with any electric hookups, so we are going to possibly just overnight it at the Walmart. We're up to 89 degrees outside. Ugh. Okay, folks, here it is. Coming up to Wisconsin. Bumpity, bumpity, exit 2. There we go, we made it to Wisconsin. There. Good morning.
Good morning. It's hot, lovely to be back in Wisconsin. Hot and muggy weather.
Yeah,
We're
humid.
Not used to that at all. Yeah.
This is our 90th day on the road. 91st, actually.
Yeah. Even though it rained a lot, you know, I shouldn't say rained hard, but it just rained in Alaska, it was dry. It was really strange. It was not like Wisconsin where it's 90% humidity a lot of the time.
Yeah, so our last night on the road was spent at, let's see if we can get this in here. Oh, a Walmart lot. We're in Eau Claire. So it's only about 3.5 hours to home from here. And it was okay last night. I mean, we were hot and humid, so we did open up the windows. We didn't want to run the generator all night. There are a few other RVs here over there, but we still didn't want the generator running. We parked over here because it was more level, so we didn't have to put out any leveling jacks. So we had the windows open, and that's kind of hard to sleep with the windows open. You hear every noise. You know, at 2 a.m. the Zamboni parking lot sweeper came through. That woke us up.
Yeah, that's strange. I've never seen a sweeping machine in a Walmart before.
Yeah, it was going back and forth in front of the door area and up and down over near kind of the garden area and the food takeout grocery order area. But then finally it left by about 2:30. Then I don't know, around 4:30, I think it was a delivery truck next door at the neighboring gas station was pumping fuel, so I could smell fuel. So the first thing I wanted to do this morning was get up and take a shower. I felt like I was, hot and sticky, so it feels really good. Take a shower in a Walmart parking lot. Isn't that something?
There you go.
Yeah. So we're going to hit the road this morning. We can't keep saying the word H-O-M-E because some little guy back here hears that and he gets all excited. So we have to keep spelling it or say, you know, the residence or the destination. So we have to use different words. He's too smart.
Yep, sure is. Aren't you?
So it's kind of fitting. The first day out, I wore my Alaska. Alaska is calling, and I must go shirt that the kids gave us. And so I'm wearing it now on my last day. I think Steve's is in the wash, so.
Yeah, so should I.
Otherwise, I think we're doing okay here. We made it through rush hour Minneapolis. I filmed that, I think, a little bit yesterday. We had a couple little slowdowns from construction, but no stops. Westbound traffic was stopped, definitely at a standstill. But eastbound, we did pretty good on the...
Yeah, it kept moving a little bit anyways.
Yeah, we were on, what, the 694, the bypass up around the top of Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we wanted to stop in Hudson at the Walmart. Nope, not allowed to park there. So we drove on to the next one by Eau Claire, and we knew this one we could park at.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's about it. This is our last day. It's the end of our journey, end of a chapter. We'll do a wrap-up on the finances for the 3rd month, and then a complete trip wrap-up. We'll do that after we get home and get a few things done. Oh, I can't say that word. But never fear, that doesn't mean our travels have ended here. We do a lot of camping. We like going up in the northern parts of Wisconsin and up into the UP, especially for fall camping. So stay tuned for any time we go on that. And possibly this winter we might go south again. And who knows, maybe New Mexico, maybe Texas, maybe Arizona. I don't know. We'll see.
Somewhere warm.
Somewhere warm, yeah. We'll try and do something like that. Probably not till after Christmas. We got to be home for Christmas with the kids. So I guess it's about time to say start her up, Steve, for the last time.
Alrighty.
And we're going to hit the road. Oh, that's much nicer when you're in front of me. Now I don't have to squint.
Mm.
That's the problem. Heading east in the morning, we're driving into the sun. So, it's time to get buckled up. Oh, I got a couple windows to shut, and then we're going to roll. Okay, we're driving along here, and it's 70 degrees already this morning, and look at the wildfire smoke. I don't know if you can really tell on here, but Wisconsin, as well as a lot of the Midwest, is suffering from wildfire smoke today, and it's pretty hazy. Oh, look at the nice rock formations here, but it's pretty hazy if you look ahead up against the trees. And it says that we're still in the moderate category. It's not seriously heavy right now. It was worse last night. But we just made it out of Eau Claire with the road construction. Nobody's working on a Saturday. And pretty soon we're going to hit Highway 29, which brings us all the way over to Highway 22 at Shawano, which brings us right into the end of 22, ends at our town of Oconto. So we really don't even need a GPS to figure out our way home. But here's some more of the pretty rock ledges along here in the Chippewa area, from the Chippewa Valley on down. Imagine digging through all that just to make this road. Well, it looks like there's some more road construction ahead. I guess we gotta take a look here. Well, it's feeling really good to see familiar terrain and just things like our, Wisconsin typical things, farms, cornfields, lots of trees, lots of fresh green. We're enjoying this rolling along. We are almost to our little town. And we're gonna stop at our local dump station and go do a good dump and rinse one last time. And then we're gonna head on to the residence. Can't say the word H-O-U-S-E or H-O-M-E in front of the dog right now because he's suspicious. He knows something's going on. But it's nice to see familiar sights again. And familiar homes and places. Actually, right straight through the woods on the other side there is our younger daughter's house. So it's kind of nice to be back in the area. 91 days of wonderful travels. Safely done and totally enjoyable. Put it on my face?
Yeah.
Why on my face? Oh, okay. He wants it on my face. There we go. Okay, now it's on my face. Yes, totally enjoyable. Finish up the last few blog posts and videos, and then I'll be able to get those published. Because I'm behind by a few. Got to catch them up. So we drove 198 miles this morning and did one little stop for a bathroom break. But we'll make breakfast when we get to the residence. So you can't say anything in front of this guy because he's suspicious. I think someone's little radar is up and his little spidey sense of location knows that he's somewhere close.
Yeah.
Where are you? Hey, where are you? Hey. Well, I already turned off the alarms and the cameras so they wouldn't be beeping when we go in. And well, where do you think you are? Where are you? Where is this? Where are you, Nick? Oh, where are you? Oh my goodness, where are you? Oh my. Where are you? Well, nobody's been in here for a while because there's cobwebs. Where are you, Nick? Where is this? Where are you? Where are you? Is this your house? Are you home? Where are you? Is this your house? Go up the stairs. Go look. Go look up the stairs. Are you happy to be home? Yes, you are. Oh, are those all your toys? Oh, happy boy, you got a toy. That's not even your favorite. Oh. He says he's happy he has his toys. Where's your bed? Go find your bed. Nick. Hi. Where's your bed? Let's go see your bed. Come on. Where's your bed? Go check your bed. Ho, 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 ho. Does that make you happy? It does. Hello, she shed. I missed you. missed everything about you. Hello, loom. Sonic Angus loom. We'll get some weaving done. Got a pile of rugs to hem. Hello, sewing machine, sewing table. Hello, featherweight, you're down there in the box. Hello, quilting machine, Voyager. Oh, it's so good to be back. Hello, beautiful old treadle machine. I missed you too. Hello, comfy leather couch. We'll put the cushions back. There. And there. And hello, Nick. Should we put your water dish back down here where it belongs? Hello, pretty backyard. Oh, it's so good to be home. Oh, look at your water dishes filled up. Does that make you happy, Nick? Are you happy to be home? Are you home? Yes.